Hi, it's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am Scrappin' Happy. I finished the Frozen junk journal, a little golden book for my friend. Her little granddaughter's turning 4, and this is her for her birthday. And it's going to be more of a scrapbook type journal. I mean, not really a journal, but maybe memory keeping, something like that, more so than a journaling journal. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you. You'll see why, there's things in here that wouldn't be in a normal junk journal, or things that aren't in there that you would think would be. I see a glare, sorry. So I made a big old tassel, and then I covered the outside. Look at that fabric. Isn't it fabulous? I think she said she got that at Hobby Lobby. I mean, come on. That is fabric. Fabulous fabric. So anyway, I put it on the outside of the strings. And for this one time, my strings are actually perfect. They're lined up perfectly. There's no crooked. And of course, I'm going to cover it up, right? It made me sad to cover it up. So I'm just going to go through real quick and tell you things. On the actual pages, I don't fold them or cut them. I cut my book apart. The golden strip is still on here because I don't like my pages not fitting. I don't want to alter my pages if I can help it. But what I did do is on the definitely on the inside of each of these pages, and a couple on the outside that I thought were weak, I went ahead and put a strip of that fabric along the fold, because this is the front page of this pretty big book, and it's for a 4-year-old. So I didn't want to, this to split off. So I just put strips of fabric along the actual book pages. I have some plain paper because it's going to be more like a photo album, birthday scrapbook, little girl scrapbook, memory keeping. So not a lot of journaling, but she wanted blank paper because what I haven't told you yet, my friend is an amazing scrapbooker. So she's going to go in when she gets this and decorate these pages for pictures of her little baby girl. So I have some little, I guess charms I made with wire and all the things. That's really fun to do. This is from, it's 8.5 by 11. It's from Dollar Tree. And there's 3 pages in the pack, and it's peel and stick. Fabulous. I've seen it in different colors too, pink and silver, maybe gold. Anyway, and also in here you'll see several. Dollar Tree has Frozen Valentine's cards. So she had picked up a pack, and I just had a fit because they're so cute. And I'm going to be going to get myself a pack for my little grand. So I just have this is a big envelope here, and I made a pocket on the outside, and here on the inside there's a big one. This is wrapping paper. I didn't attach it in case she wants to move it somewhere else, but it's folded like this so she can, like do waterfall pictures, or one big picture, whatever she wants. So there's a lot of options left for her since she is so good at this. Now look at that. I want to show you. I can find it. Yeah. Hold on. I think that's going to be better. There's a glare. I'm sorry. Can you see that? It is the most fabulous stencil. And here's the package. Designs, let's see, the craftersworkshop.com. Designs by Jane. It's 12 by 12 stencil. Doesn't really, oh yeah. Branches reversed. So I had that on my Christmas list. I'm so excited because, you know, you can, this was laying it over the paper and spraying glimmer mist, and I sprayed Positive Vibes, which I actually think is one I got from Linda Israel in one of her kits. I could be wrong, but it's beautiful and perfect, the perfect color. So I sprayed them, and then what you also can do before you move your stencil off is you put another piece of paper on top of the wet stencil, and you get like a reverse, yeah, like this. It just picks up what's on top of the stencil. So you get like two for one. Little pockets, little, I had a pack of frozen scrapbook paper that I got at Michael's, and it says Anna, which, so I have a lot of large journaling cards because this will also hold a photograph. And here's another of the Valentines, way over here. Some of the fabric I just put on an index card. Paper clip. Also, I think I showed you last time, I have a deck of cards that I also got at Dollar Tree some time ago. And I just, you know, fussy cut my people. I hole punched some of them to get the just the heads. And then this, oops, you know, shuts like that, and then you open it up. I just love that. And then this is some of that paper from Dollar Tree, and I left it, yeah, I wasn't the brightest, which is not surprising. I left it open so she could slide something in, but I glued all the other pieces down. So you can't, I mean, you can slide it in if you want, but it's not gonna, it's just gonna sit there. It's not gonna go under anything and stay put. So she'll need to, I guess, glue it in or whatever, but, or she could just get a picture, you know, smaller than the box and just, you know, glue it in or whatever. But anyway, I'm not surprised I did that. I'm really not. And this, I can't remember where I got it, but I want some more. It's wallpaper, and it's embossed, and it is fabulous. And I want some more. That's my last piece. This is the silver paper from Dollar Tree. Little strips of the fabric here and there. On the plain whites, I went over with this stencil here. Can you see it? It's Snowflake. Just so that it wasn't plain white. Just, you know, nothing. But she can still do anything on it. And it just kind of disappear into the background. This is a Christmas to from thing. I thought was pretty. This is a little card and envelope, so she could write her a letter, or, you know, let her have it to write a letter. And the little name starts with an E. I have a daughter who name also starts with an E. So I have tons of stuff like this from when I was doing her scrapbooks in school. Christmas ornament. And when I was putting my Christmas tree away this year, it was kind of like, So I just kind of took them, didn't put them back. I just kept them. You know, nothing's safe to a junk journaler. Nothing. Another index card with the fabric on there. And this I just clipped in so she can do whatever she wants. It'll hold a picture. And so she can, you know, stick it anywhere or not. Okay, there's 3 signatures. The one in the middle is just paper. Well, and ruffles. Can you stand it? She brought over some things that she brought the fabric, she brought this. Can't remember what else. Oh, a spool of ribbon, and you know, things that she thought would look good in here, and so, and she's right. And look at this little. When I don't do it much anymore because I've got so much, and you know, we're going to use what we have. Anyway, I used to go to Michael's, or was it Hobby Lobby? I don't know. Anyway, in their row of beads and jewelry making parts, you know, they always run really, really good sales. So I would buy the strings of beads, and oh my gosh, I have so much. But I decided I'm going to stop hoarding, and so I just made a little wire body. I guess you can't see it's inside, but anyway, just I thought that was really cute on there. And I've put just some blank paper clips throughout as well for her to use, you know, however she wants. And then this is you know, flip up, flip down. I don't know. On the, yeah, front and back. And this is not done with the sewing machine. This is glue. You know, you put it on and then you just kind of scrunch it. But you got to scrunch it and hold it down for a sec. Even using Fabri-Tac, you got to hold it for a second because it wants to pop back up. Okay, I thought this was pretty. It's one of those scrapbook pages, and then I just covered it. I thought this kind of looked like snowflakes, kind of, and just kind of covered it. And then, I guess you've already seen it, but here on the spine, I have a roll of ribbon that's 5 inches wide, and it's the blue glitter. And so I just covered my spine on the inside with that. It goes over a bit, because here's where the thing folds, right here. So it comes out a bit in the front and the back. So that kind of helps protect and secure the, you know, the spine that we put on. Because I'm always so nervous about things falling apart. This is another one of those pieces I pulled off of one of the jewelry things I got at Michael's. I just think it's so pretty. Belly band with a card and some stickers and a little label that I used. What I did was I stuck it on one of these little brown craft labels and then cut around it. I thought that was really pretty. This is also clipped in. It is a, she could put pictures in, But it's also a little pocket here and a little journaling spot or whatever. Our friend, this was a birthday card that my mother got, and I swiped it and I cut it apart. Isn't that gorgeous? And since it's the little girl's birthday and as the colors work, I just put it right in here. And this is another one of those brown craft labels that I put silver over, cut it out, and then just kind of decorated a little bit. This pocket, there's a pocket here, and then I put a piece of lace across to make a pocket on the outside, and then I just stuck this scrap in here because it's perfect fit, and it looks pretty. So there's that. Here's one of the cards that's not cut up. There's the back side of the birthday card. I just put it in for a actually, sorry, I lied. It's a pocket, but you can also put a picture on it or journal on it, whatever. And then here's just a flip up. This is an envelope made with my punch board, and I just decorated it with the ribbon. I have this I got from BB Craft 2 years ago, and I have used it and used it and used it, and it still has tons left. I mean, they're just great. And then I put a little piece of bling down here so I could close my envelope. Piece of the little of the fabric. What did I do with my clips? Oh, I had purple clips somewhere. This is a napkin. There's a glare. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to turn it where you... Anyway, it's silver, and then white. The white part is deer and snowflakes. And I made a little envelope out of it. Put a button on the back to, to close it. And then a little, another one of those little bitty cards, and just decorated it up. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a mitten. It's a brad. And I did this. I won't do this again. It was a pain because that's a 12 by 12 stencil. Of course, the page wasn't, but it was a full page. And I did it with black soot and this, and it took forever. And I was afraid I was going to rip it. I didn't, but I won't do that with a dauber again. And then I just love that. And then here's the center, and here is another one of those cards, another Valentine. Little pocket and sorry, I'm so sorry. Another Valentine. These are strips that I had to cut off of these pages. I just kind of fanned them out, put a little piece of lace that you probably can't see, and a little piece of that Christmas ornament. A little book I made out of the Valentines. These two were together, and I thought they were perfect. Adventure Begins With You and Need a Sidekick. And then I just put this in with its sticker still on there, so she can do whatever she wants. Another little bead thing. Piece of that fabulous I mean, what is this? Is that tulle? I don't think so. But I love it. I have it in several, like 3 different colors. This is a piece of wallpaper. And another little paper clip. Another, you're cool as ice. Valentine. And then here is a possible fail. I don't know. I guess it works. It's a shaker made out of a clear envelope. I have a few clear envelopes. Of course, I would never mail something in the mail in a clear envelope, but and these are those horrible. Well, they're not horrible. They're actually pretty great, but they're these little bead balls from Dollar Tree, and they have really bad static in them. So, of course, I spilled them when I was trying to get them out of the bag. And what was so funny is I went to pick them up, you know, just kind of scoop them up, and when my hand got close to it, they scattered. They kind of moved around, and I got so tickled thinking, what kind of fun I could have freaking people out, should I so desire. And I probably will. Okay. Piece of music paper. I guess I put this to make it sturdier. I think, did I glue that down? Did I? I guess I did. I hope I don't rip it. Yeah, I guess I did. Anyway, music paper. A little side tuck. And then, oh, I'm going to put a glassine bag back here with a bunch. I have a ton of stuff to give her. This thing is full of pieces, parts that I didn't use, or scraps of them, so that she can, you know, do whatever she wants with this, you know, to make cards or do whatever. Anyway, that's it. That is it. I wanted to show you because several people were real excited about it, and so I wanted to show you the finished product. And that is it for now. I thank you for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you soon. Hi, so I want to show you how I make my covers for my little golden books. I am very picky. I don't like to have to cut my pages in my book, and I don't want to have to fold my pages. I want my story completely intact, and the pages all full size. Okay, I'm going to clip that real quick so it doesn't move while I'm not paying attention. Just wanted to show you this real quick. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, so I like to keep my pages full size, and then I just you know, mix them in with scrapbook paper and all the other pages, and I don't put anything on that page. I would put a little tiny picture here or here of my kid, you know, if you know, if I had a picture of her being sad or something, you know, I don't know, but I wouldn't cover this up with a pocket or cover it up with anything, because I want the entire story intact so that we can still read the book. And then the second signature of the book goes in the second of the storybook, goes in with the second signature of the junk journal. Sorry. Okay, so the way I do this so that I keep the integrity of the size of the book, and I don't have to fold or cut my papers, is I don't cut this off. A lot of people go right in and cut right here on that little bendy thing, and I don't. I open my book and I pop open the staples, take them out carefully, take the book pages out, and then I have my entire full size cover. So I don't have to deal with or mess up or jack with the pages, because I don't want them to be not the right size. So what I have done is put a piece of chipboard, pretty decent thickness of chipboard here, and I put it on top of a piece of Craftex. This stuff is, it says it combines the best of leather and fabric, and I believe that because it is that strong. I can't tear it. Where's my hand? There we go. I cannot tear this stuff. So they shown here, I was doing some research on it, and they sew with it and make bags and totes and all kinds of stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool. But so I'm putting it on the outside because I want, when I put my cover here, I want this to come over this, so that it, you know, because this little bendy thing, you know, it could get kind of, you know, whatever. So you need to keep an 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch between these, so that you can bend and it doesn't snap back. You just need it to have a little bit of space. Okay, now I won't be so nervous. I'm gonna flip it over and just show you. And then of course I'm gonna cover that Craftex with fabric, but I really can't show you, I don't think, how much. It's just over. You'll just have to take my word for it. It's just over the bendy thing. So that'll be protected, and so anyway, I just want to, a lot of people ask me how I get my little golden books to be the correct size so that I don't have to fold my papers, and that is how. It's a little bit of work, but really the payoff is way worth it, because you get your whole book intact. Anyway, and that is that. So I want to show you a trick. If you are trying to like 3-hole pamphlet stitch, or even a 5-hole, and your signatures are too fat, or it's too bulky, you know, uneven pages, which, you know, we love the look of, but sometimes that makes it really hard to sew. And I'm looking for my middle here. Okay. Middle is actually inside here. So I'm really, I struggle a lot with trying to sew it. So I'm going to show you my trick. And of course we're just going to pretend this is a big old fat signature. You know, which, and I'm not even going to, I'm just going to poke the holes with my needle since it's just this. Normally you would go in I may have cut my string too short. I think I did. I hope not. I hope I can. Okay. And then you got to come back up through here to get both your strings on the inside. Now, and especially, there's two things. One, it's hard because your thread's already in that hole. And the other thing is piercing your string already, that's already there, with this needle and this side of the thread. Oopsie. So what I do after I've used my bowling words first, that always helps. You know, well, it doesn't really help, but I still do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what I do, instead of trying to go in here and not split my threads, yeah, I can see right there that I came up through the little piece. My needle's mixed in there now. And then you can't, you know, tighten your binding. You know, it's just a mess. So what I do is I go to the other side. I don't take the sharp pointy. I take the other end where we're going to thread, and I go back out my hole, and I also split my threads. Wow. Hold on. Okay. Let's try this. There we go. So I go back out with the, I'm trying to decide if you can even, oops, there we go. With the eye on the outside so that I can rethread my needle. Oh, good grief. There. Let me hold it over here closer to me. Okay. So then I rethread my needle and then I pull it through. And so you don't have to, you know, dig through all the pages to get to the other side with your needle, and you don't have to worry about splitting your threads. So anyway, that was, I just wanted to show you that. I just take my needle, unthread it, shove the eye through the hole. It can be either side, you know, whichever direction you're going, but shove it through the hole and then rethread it and just pull it out. It's great, it works, and it saves a lot of frustration.